Hello friends, welcome to Armani Academy. In this video, you will learn classifications of matter. Classification simply means grouping things together on the basis of certain common features. And this makes study systematic and easy. You know that everything around us is matter. That is why this grouping is very important. So in chemistry, matter is grouped into two broad categories: mixtures and substances. Just before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell so that if there is a new video, you will be notified. Thank you. Now, let's continue with substances. A substance is a matter that has constant composition and constant properties. This is because they are made up of like particles. Substances are in two classes: elements and compounds. Elements are made up of tiny particles called atoms, and compound is made up of tiny particles called molecules. Let me explain more about elements and compounds. By definition, elements are substances that cannot be split into two or more substances. Few examples of an element are hydrogen, oxygen, and iron. Every element is denoted by a symbol derived from its name. For example, hydrogen has a symbol H. Oxygen has a symbol O. As you can see, all these symbols are gotten from the names of these elements. Iron has a symbol Fe, derived from its Latin name, ferrum. You remember that the particles in an element is called atom. An atom is the smallest particle of an element that can take part in chemical change or reaction. An atom of an element is represented by the symbol of that element. For instance, an element hydrogen has a symbol H. So an atom of hydrogen is represented by H. Likewise, an atom of oxygen is O, and an atom of iron is Fe. When we say that an element cannot be split into two or more substances, it is because an element contains only one type of atom. So, hydrogen element contains only hydrogen atoms. Oxygen element contains only oxygen atoms. And iron element contains only iron atoms. So, if we are to break down or split any of these elements, you will end up with their atoms respectively. For instance, if we are to split an iron rod, because iron is an element, we will end up with only iron atoms, showing that you cannot split an element into other substances. In fact, with simple calculation, it has been shown that 1 gram of iron block contains approximately 1.08 times 10 raised to power 25 atoms. Scientists have discovered 118 elements, and these elements are arranged in a chart called periodic table. 92 out of these elements occur naturally, and the rest are man-made. Amongst these 92 elements, only few, such as gold and nitrogen, are found in nature, not combined with other elements, because most elements that occur naturally are found combined with other elements as compounds. Now, let's try and understand what a compound is. A compound is a substance that contains two or more elements chemically combined together. Examples of a compound are water and table salt. A compound is described by a formula made from the atoms of the elements in it. For example, water has a formula of H2O, and table salt, which is also known as sodium chloride, has a formula of NaCl. The formula of these compounds is also called their molecules because they represent the smallest unit of each compound. When we say that the elements in a compound are chemically combined together, we meant that the elements are bonded together resulting in formation of a new substance. Like in the formation of water, substance hydrogen bonded with another substance, oxygen, to give us water, which is a new substance. This bond in a compound can be chemically broken. That is, a compound can be splitted into two or more substances. Now you've gotten an overview of substances. What about mixtures? A mixture is a matter that consists of different substances physically combined together. These substances could be elements, compounds, or both. Our first example of a mixture is table salt and water. Table salt is a compound and water is also a compound. Another example is iron filings and water. Iron is an element and water is a compound. The substances here are said to be physically combined together because their combination do not result to formation of a new substance. And because they are physically combined, they can be separated by physical method. Salt and water can be separated by distillation. Mixture of iron filings and water can be separated by filtration, magnetization, or distillation. Finally, if the substances in a mixture are well mixed, that is, the substances appear to be on the same phase, it is called a homogeneous mixture. An example is mixture of table salt and water. But if they are not well mixed, it is called a heterogeneous mixture. An example is mixture of iron filings and water. I think that will be all. I hope this video have simplified classifications of matter for you. Thank you very much for watching. Keep learning and keep growing. See you in the next video. Bye.